suppose that's enough for today.
Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route. Pray, follow me.
You would gather materials here, Master? Can we really afford to carry more? I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
We'll see if you can escape me a second time.
Who are you supposed to be then, eh? Quit staring. Wait, you're one of the ones that came crawling into our hide. Ain't funny, really. I'm talking about Hugo, of course. Ha! Didn't you hear him sobbing as we left? Bet he's still crying over it, eh? Like a babe without its mum. Of course, Lanzo's already forgotten about the poor sod. Was right glad to be rid of him, truth be told.
That blackguard. Oh, it tells me there's more to his tale. Not sure I can stomach it, mind.
Hugo's been following Lanzo around ever since he was a kid. Wouldn't quit it neither, even when it got him a beating. Still, there's a use for whelps like him. Guards aren't like to throw a brat in jail for pocketing a few trinkets, eh? They can earn their own living that way. When one shop starts getting suspicious, they just move on to another. Easy pickings for a kid. And having a few whelps along makes setting up in a new town a trice. The guards don't suspect a thing. But Hugo had gotten too big for that, see? We'd run out of uses for him. Well, save throwing him to the dogs, so as we could make our escape. Hard to believe the lad never... Did he ever tell you his story? That couldn't be more obvious who that was, eh? His mum was a comely lass. We roughed them up, had a bit of fun. Emptied their purses and that... It was hard not to laugh. We've a new hideout now. Over on... I ain't afraid to tell you that. I might... In fact, why don't you go pay him a visit? We've a new hideout now. Ain't fair for me to be the only one with a sweet...
What do you want now?
What?
He said... What? That can't be right. But... if he did that to me... No. Tell...
I'll admit, I did worry you'd forgotten me.
This might be worth a read.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek. Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but when I reflect upon my time as a mage, I can only assume I did not live up to your expectations. Now that I'm a sorcerer, I promise I shan't disappoint you. When it comes to the magical arts, at least.
Treat myself to a tickle before bed.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
They can be most convenient, though they...
This ox cart can't set off till I've had my due. Heavens! Right. Everyone out for car.
Feast your eyes on next!
When tarred, be sure to avoid open flame. Well thought, Arisen.
Could seem us catching up to do.
This is your chance to prove your mettle. No, I pray you.
Just give up. It's only that one way.
What am I to do? Heavens, no! Do you take me for?
That's
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe.
this quiet makes me itch to cause a stir.
Allow me to lead the way. Oi! Keep out!
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it. The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Be sure to aim true.
Master, I vow to weigh my every word before speaking.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
I say we give it a push and see what happens. We'll never get anywhere if all we do is rest.
I understand the inclination arisen. Camping is one of life's simple pleasures after all.
Now here's aught of interest. A ballista.
Let us make use of this during battle. I've no doubt 'twould catch our foes unawares.
Our foes are like to use the dark against us.
The monster's left something for us.
Prepare yourself. These people will be defeated when their skulls smash beyond repair.
That's the spirit.
Let's know where that came from.
Not a bad idea. Cannot take you in there.
Take time to cover. Push yourself. Can't say I'm any happier to see this one. The last one from home.
Come on.
Over here, if you would.
Get back here. When I get my legs on you, you're in for a basting.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
Come on, put up.
Over here, if you please.
When I get my legs on you, you're in for a basting.
You know who you're dealing with. Bugger off if you want to see...
I thought it best we prevented Hugo from staying in his hand any further.
You? This your work, then? I came to get my vengeance, only to find all those who could give it to me already... Fine. Seems my entire life's a farce, and I'm the only one not lie. An honest life, huh? This is the only life I've ever known. Oi, do you really think someone like me could live an honest life after... But what could I do? And no one would want me working for him, would they? You know of a place I could work?
What?
I've got my freedom. Shit, there's work for me out there.
What? I fear I must stray from the thread of our conversation to tell you. After we call on you to carry the burden, we're here, and none the worse for wear.
Can't wait to find out what's inside.
Unless there's coin in it, I'm not interested.
Feast your eyes on this! I'll get that for you.
Times must be tedious if you've resorted to challenging beasts to bouts.
Forgive me. I could not help but laugh.
An obstacle blocks our way. Perhaps we might remove it by force.
Ranged attacks are my specialty, Master. I expect you'll be... wanting my assistance.
Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
Try not to get hit, lest all that room go to waste.
Did anyone else see that? Or catches the light?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Come to think of it, the private quarters of one arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
Now there's a thought. Already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up. Hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up. I'll have you know.
Count on me to keep you safe.
Not every day one happens upon a material so rare.
I dare say the quandary of what to do with it is half the joy. Eerie past.
Your ability to trip over nothing never ceases to amaze me.
Oh, don't worry, mate.
Another dogged adventurer come to take my life. Many have tried, and as you can plainly see, all have failed. I would abandon any such fool ideas if I were you. After all, that which is won by brute force is apt to be lost to the same. I set before you a simple task. Solve my riddles to satisfaction. Should your answers please me, I will bestow upon you the contents of yon chests. If so, take your place and we shall begin. Your resolve is commendable. The fool beholds a sage in the mirror. The sage a fool. Which is it you... Our eyes are our allies. Yet, how will your eyes advise you? Venture through yonder door and retrieve that which is of greatest value.
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that hit go to waste. Good work.
Perhaps you'd like to take care of the remainder.
I like that.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Over here, if you would.
Come to test your wit. Yet, how will your eyes advise you? Venture through yonder door. So, this is your choice? The greatest worth your eyes descried? Indeed, this is what I sought. Your eyes see true. No greater worth can there be than that found in simplicity. As promised, I shall bestow upon you a prize. Collect it from yon chest and take this file too.
Outstanding.
Come to test your wits. Love is as twin to man. So bring forth your most beloved. Come to test your wits. Love is as twin. So bring forth your most beloved to me. Is this your most beloved you bring before? Well, well. Very good. Not half bad. Yet only one you bring. I thought you capable of more. A promise made, a promise kept. And so...
Well, well. Colour me surprised.
Come to test your wits. Life is an enigma, a lender of mortal death. So grant to me what you most prize, and thence elude your ponderous demise. So, this is your prized possession. Do you consent to give it to me? Well, well. Very good. That's the spirit. Such generosity deserves a reward, methinks. Why don't you take a peek in...
'Tis done, Master. Now a ferry stone can whisk us here whensoever we desire.
Come to test your wit? Is ever the first? You know of the Seeker's Yet where was it that 7 days, shall we say?
And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
Have a look. Interested in my way? There's leisure doing.
Nothing caught your eye? That's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Might as well take a look. While you're here, many thanks.
Now a town.
I heard a rumour that this land was once a kingdom of beastrons.
Fascinating.
Quite. Though no definitive records remain.
Only care I have is how to spend the day.
Wolves! There!
This foe seems unlikely to catch a chill, however cold our ice attacks may be.
Quite the predicament.
I quite like.
Bunch of sluggards. New blood.
I'm surrounded by creatures on all sides. I'm at the end of my rope. 'Tis quiet about. Anywhere's better than the middle of a crowd.
Quite the predicament.
This bodes ill.
Whatever's to be done.
welcome. My luck's run out. It chills the blood.
I can't even think straight.
You'll not live to regret this!
Is up.
That gave me a fright. Excuse me?
Ye really pushing your luck.
I say.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason. Perhaps. Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route. Sir Sarah has gone to the mountain. Base cave alone. It sounds a perilous place. Walk hasten to her side. That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation. Over here, if you please.
You shan't hear me complain. You'll not believe the...
Our adventure continues.
Off we go then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Few are privy to the goings-on in the Forbidden Magic Research Lab, even among the Batali.
That does seem to be the case. What's more, only a select few are granted entry.
Do the people not question its existence? I should like to know more about its activities, if 'twere me.
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy more.
What to make of this?
Barely drag my ass out of bed.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and...
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Fear not, I shall aid you present. I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
Pray slow your feet! You run too fast for the likes of me!
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Now there's a thought. You'll not live to regret this!
Oh, what does this say? On my way.
I am in your debt.
Happens to the best of us. Don't let it get to you. Are we ignoring the enemy today?
I see you've been drenched. Dry off as soon as you can.
Turn out your pockets. I'm taking the lot. I'm not interested. Lay down your arms before you hurt yourself.
Oi! Halt, I say!
Give it up. You've nowhere to go.
Hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Fret not. I'll make the pain go away. Hold on. Stay right there.
Isn't much of an adventure if all we do is make camp.
Tis well to be prepared. Hope will serve us not.
It seems we have enraged our foe.
Reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
'Tis easily done.
You see, this is the product of your heedlessness.
Do not falter. 'Twill take every ounce of our strength, but we can prevail.
Now I see.
balance on an incline this shot. Errands!
Allow me, master. This foe shall fall by my hand. Master, watch out!
The enemy's movements have grown sluggish.
Ha! They don't stand up against us now!
I shall lead the charge.
To think it slept beneath the sea all this time!
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour.
I never would have expected to find a cave in a place like this.
Might I recommend you venture
There, master! Knackers!
It cannot weather ice's numbing grip.
That was well done.
One ill-timed dodge and I'm covered in bruises.
do not retreat soon, I fear we are all lost. We ought press on, my lord.
Mine's not the stone puppets, then. We move.
It arose from the sea. What could have summoned it?
creature's corpse will serve us well.
Be sure to aim true.
There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master.
Lay down your arms, or you hurt yourself. Give it up. You've nowhere to go.
You're all out of luck.
Oi! Halt, I say!
Let us attack with the full sum of our strength. We must try to delay its course by any means.
Should we be bold enough to reach them?
Terrain favours us as well. Shall we make use of it to scale the gigantic?
It's easily done.
Might I be of assistance?
You would gather materials here, Master? Can we really afford to carry more?
Let my bird lie on
Lo, a ballista.
'Tis a glad thing we happened upon this. Unleashing it during combat ought to fluster our foes.
You're no soldier. I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head, please. Much obliged.
The port crystal is set, but we'll have need of a ferry stop.
Truth be told, I'm of half a... mind to pack up and much obliged.
You're no soldier, are you? I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash.
We must rest, though the sun...
A good sleep does wonders.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well.